It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Get it? Big Lion. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
He's trying the right side. And he's going to be brought down up to the 31. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
Go play action here. It's Milroe. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sam headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Hey. Yo.
1st down, here's Lamar. Walker hauls it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Ashton Gelati driving in there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. He completes it in traffic. And they are on it, short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
What? 13. 180. Nice shot. Get on.
4th down, here's Jackson. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. Gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
180.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Sit on. Sit on.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. On the move, past the 40. And he's taken down at the 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
17 yards. That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a 1st down from the 30.
Middle. Hey, sit on. Hey, Ozzie. Sit on.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Pressure on left, and it's blocked.
It's one of those situations, Kate, where it kind of just felt, actually it looked like they just assumed that that other group was not going to go after that block and just make it a 7-0 game. You can never, ever assume anything at any point in this game. But have that sense of urgency to do your job, and they did not as that kick got blocked.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milroe. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. So that brings up 2nd down.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Bison. Hey.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he gets him around 6 there. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he is able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos.
30 short, it's Milroe. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Matt Araiza on to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. It's a fake, direct snap to the up man. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
Well, they tried the fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on 4th down.
Now a give right side to Mitchell. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
180! That's it!
Blitz coming here, Jackson. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a 12-point game in the 1st. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
And he brings it in, so the decision to go for 2 looks like a good one. They've got a 14-0 lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. From the gun, Milrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down.
Let's go.
They're going play action. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
The designed run, Jackson keeping it. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who are going to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal.
13. Hey, nice shot.
Lamar out of the pistol. Into traffic, complete. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Our score, 14-0. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6.
Yo. Good.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. This one's caught.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Oops, knocks it through. And that will add to their score.
Well, nice for this offense to know that even when they don't find the end zone, they can still come away with some points and keep up an awfully impressive pace they've set for themselves.
Return starts at the 3. He'll head out of bounds on the return. Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up. Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Hey, check that. Street.
They'll run here on first down. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. He put a receiver in motion left. Back to the wall again. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Okay, break.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, if you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 19 on that pickup, and that's going to be a Baltimore first. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. This is Cox, that's Walker. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ready. Set up.
Run drawn up here for Lamar. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play.
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Ravens 24, Chiefs nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Flushed out of the pocket. That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down throw here from Milroe. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Ravens get it back after making their third first-half interception. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing. Like, stop throwing. You said it out loud?
That was out loud. Yeah. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Pistol snap to Jackson. Caught, nice gain left side. He does it! Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead.
Chiefs nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Go play action here. It's Milroe. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds a man right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Setting him on the dive. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. So managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Milroe to throw on 4th. He finds Worthy, complete. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Going all the way to the end zone here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. You just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much more exciting.
70. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. All set now. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Sit on.
First down. Here's Lamar. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
A 38-yard attempt.
Oops, knocks it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
At their own 40.